Where is... Oh, here. No, that's not it. Well, there it is. All right. Here we go. 10 people on Reddit. Hello, Reddit. We are about to do Final Jeopardy questions. All right. Give me a big brain emoji or something. A hi. Let's go. U.S. cities. Here we go. The paper making Winston Churchill an honorary U.S. citizen is in this city named for an inventor. What city is named for an inventor? So we're looking for a paper, I assume a newspaper. U.S. cities. The paper making... Oh, no, we're looking for the city. The paper making Winston Churchill an honorary U.S. citizen is in this city named for an inventor. It's looking for the city. We got one person on YouTube and 12 people here. Elastic Equator thinks Edison. Is there a... No, it's not the right answer. It's not Edison. A few more people joining on YouTube. Unless somebody guesses, I'm just going to give the answer and move on to the next question. It is Fulton, Missouri. Fulton, Missouri. All right. Next question. Word origins. This residential district of Dublin held an annual fair from 1204 to 1855 when it was closed due to frequent fights. Just going to clean my glasses here. Oh, yeah, that's a little better. Here, but we did not get Q here. Can you hear me now? I see. The question is word origins. This residential district of Dublin held an annual fair from 1204 to 1855 when it was closed due to frequent fights. Donnybrook is one guess. And Donnybrook is correct. Elastic Equator. YouTube. We have a bit of a slow start today. Hello? Anybody other than IC playing? Donnybrook? Anybody playing on Reddit? Give it a thumbs up there, Elastic Equator. That'd be helpful. All right. Jessica. John. There we go. A few people going. All right. The law. Asked in 1966 to write a concise statement for arresting officers to recite, California DA Harold Berliner started with these 7 words. I'm pretty sure I know what they are. Yes. John and Icy. There we go. Jessica. Finally getting the right answer. Hello, Eggs. Yes. What is? You have the right to remain silent. Jessica and John, also known as the Miranda rights, but that was not the question. Shakespearean plays. Shakespearean plays. Sir William Catesby, last line in this play is, "Withdraw, my lord, I'll help you to a horse." Alrighty, Egg. Do good on your essay. Yes, we're playing Final Jeopardy here. Maybe tomorrow night, we'll see. Reddit, anybody want to play Final Jeopardy? All right, Shakespearean plays. Sir William Catesby's last line in this play is, "Withdraw, my lord, I'll help you to a horse." It's not Macbeth or Tempest. It's not Another Part of the Field. I've never heard of that. Anybody on Reddit want to play? Not getting a lot of love from Reddit these days. Anybody else want to guess? No, not Midsummer Nights. Not Hamlet. Not Midsummer Night's Dream either. I'm just going to give the answer. What is Richard III? Richard III is the right answer. All right. Historic names. In 2005, the 700th anniversary of his execution, his 5-foot sword was displayed in New York as part of a Tartan Day celebration. I've got an idea who this might be. No, it wasn't King Lear Merchant. It was Richard III. Anybody know? Historic names. In 2005, the 700th anniversary of his execution, his 5-foot sword was displayed in New York as a part of the Tartan Day celebration. I got this correct. Yes, Chipper, as well as Elastic Rider. Jessica knew it was William Wallace. William Wallace. I actually watched for the second time Braveheart after answering a question about William Wallace, I don't know, about 6 months ago. I thought, I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I gotta watch it. It was a good movie, actually. The human body, often considered appealing. Okay, this is interesting, already starting. The human body, often considered appealing. These features are a genetic defect of the zygomaticus muscle of the face. I think I might have an idea. Often considered appealing, these features are a genetic defect of the zygomaticus muscles of the face. Yes. Mike the Canadian nails another one. Yes. Jessica, Mel, and Sean all getting what are dimples, as well as elastic equator and jagged helix. We are playing Jeopardy style answers, guys, on Reddit. So if you want to join in with Jeopardy style answers, you'll join the club. We're also playing on YouTube for money. So if you want to win money, got to go to YouTube and look up Generous Trivia. We're giving it away on February 1st. So there's only two more, or actually tonight and tomorrow, to win points for a chance to win. Generous Trivia it is. All right, kids. All right, here we go. This is for a generous point. All righty, kids stuff. In tic-tac-toe, maximum number of X's you can have on the board without winning. I think that's this is for a generous point right now. Yeah, that's hard to believe. That was what do you call it? A final Jeopardy question. Hugh, he gets it. Right? GP Sue, what is lag? Hugh getting it. Yes. Hugh gets the point. Yes, it was 5. I still can't believe that's a question. That feels like a 200-point question in Jeopardy, not a final Jeopardy question. Considering how hard some of these are, like, anyways, who knows? Alrighty. 20th century Americans. At the dedication of a fountain at Radcliffe College in 1960, she began her speech with the single word water. I think I know who this is as well. We've had similar, not the same question, but something about that college. Yes. Jessica, as well as Chipper, knows. Who is Helen Keller? Yes, Helen Keller. So, Yes, I remember watching the movie about her life, and that was water, I think, was the first thing that she's actually able to say. At least that's the way they made it out in the movie. 20th Century Weddings. Her 1956 wedding attracted more than 1,500 news reporters to a country with just 20,000 citizens at the time. Her 1956 wedding attracted more than 1,500 news reporters to a country with just 20,000 citizens at the time. Yes. John, Running Funk, and Jessica. I get it right with who is Grace Kelly. Grace Kelly. Reddit, if you're experiencing lag and want a better experience, go to YouTube and look up Generous Trivia. That's where we hang out. Less lag, chance to win money, and less drops. So I haven't had a drop on Reddit for a few weeks now, I think. All right. 19th century novelist. When William Wilkinson's An Account of the Principalities of Wallachia and Moldavia inspired this author's most famous novel. Did you catch that? 19th century novelist. William Wilkinson's An Account of the Principalities of Wallachia and Moldavia inspired this author's most famous novel. How about shortening your novel names? I was thinking of the character, but I couldn't think of the author. Yes. Mel, and I see get it right with who is Bram Stoker. And it was Count Dracula. I was thinking about Dracula, but I couldn't think of, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Yes. Jacob, I think you've been here before. Nice to see you again. All right, next question. World organizations. It was founded after Portuguese students were jailed for toasting freedom during Salazar's dictatorship. World organizations. It was founded after Portuguese students were jailed for toasting freedom during Salazar's dictatorship. What could that be? Ah, yes. Makes sense. John coming up with the right answer. There we go, Sean. Good try there. John gets it. What is Amnesty International? Amnesty International. Alrighty. TV and stamps. Interesting combination. Oh, I can't ask it. It's got an image, and I don't want to be dealing with images. 19th century literary introductions. We get that? 19th century literary introduction. The character who's clad in black from head to toe without a single speck of color about him anywhere. I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, I haven't asked that before. Reread the question. Other than he doesn't have a speck of black anywhere. 19th century literary introductions. Darth Vader. No, it's not Dick Tracy or Darth Vader. Anybody else? Not just 19th century, guys. This is like the 1800s. So Darth Vader, Johnny Cash, even Dick Tracy. Not Sherlock Holmes. Not Invisible Man. Let's give you a hint. We just talked about him a few questions ago. Zorro. Who is Bob? We just spoke of him. Hello, Rick. Nice to see you. I think you've been here before. Yes, Jessica, John, and Mel all remember we were speaking of Dracula. So, or drachmas as Running Funk. We suddenly went to Greek Greek money, according to Running Funk. Alrighty, let's keep going. Hey there, Steve the Pirate. Thanks for silver. I haven't got that in a while. I appreciate it. Alrighty, let's go to the next question. The Academy Awards. He was nominated for Best Director twice in the same year. The first so honored since Mike Curtis for 1938 or for 1938. I'm not sure. It says for 1938, but does that sound right? Was this? I feel like it was actually. It's not Spielberg, Kubrick. Not sure who Scorches is. Not Hitchcock. Not Scorsese. Oh, that's who Scorches is. No, not Kubrick. Not Leon. I'm not sure who Leon is. Not Spielberg, 1982. Not Wells. I give you a hint. I've heard of his name, but I can't think of. No, not George Lucas, Bay, or Bergman, or Wells, or Leon. Anybody else? His initial are SS. SS. Not Roman Polanski. We've got good numbers on YouTube. Reddit, if you want to join us, go to YouTube, look up Generous Trivia. I may shut down Reddit sooner than later if there's any sort of lag. Anybody get SS? It's not Scott. There we go. Rick finally gets it. Who is Steven Soderbergh? Yes. All right. Chain store names in the news. Okay. Chain store names in the news. The 1917 first use of what became its name said this two-word small room called up the tube that the steamer was torpedoed. Did any of that make sense? Because it didn't to me. Let's try that. Chain store names in the news. The 1917 first use of what became its name said this two-word small room called up the tube that the steamer was torpedoed. Does that make sense? Something to do with submarines. Two words, small room, called up the tube that the steamer was torpedoed. So it's some sort of chain store. Oh, I'm just going to go on. All righty. Makes sense now that I see the answer. But anyways, it was even less than a second. The Radio Shack. The Radio Shack must have been a part of the boat or something where communications or a submarine. Whatever. Radio Shack was the answer. We are moving on. So here's a question. As I think about my persona as a travel person, do I keep it the same? Do I have to up the energy? Do I have to? I don't know. What is Radio Shack? Do I have to have less energy? I don't think less energy. What do you think? People, especially on YouTube, who've seen me quite a bit. Do I need stay who you are already? Okay. I don't know. I feel like I have to up the energy, but I don't know. I know John and here, fan. I know what you're saying, but I don't know. I want to bring it. So, anyways, I appreciate. Be more chill and wear sunglasses. Yeah, you think so, Running Funk? Could this change the persona with a tiki drink in hand? Jessica, I know you need a green screen. You know what you saw yesterday? I'll figure out. I do have a green screen, but I want to start using the thing in the back. in the background where I'm going to put objects that people have to put in what new object there is. Anyways, I know what you're saying. All right, really do have the ante. But with a uke, like a ukulele? Anyways, and a fake mustache. All right, let's keep going. The problem with these sunglasses is hard to read. Yeah. Death of an author. I'll do one question like this. More cats. In 1940, at age 44, he died of a heart attack at his Hollywood home while reading his Princeton Alumni Weekly. Death of an author. Okay, this is an author. In 1940, at age 44, he died of a heart attack at his Hollywood home while reading his Princeton Alumni Weekly. Yeah, I had a map set up before, Rick, when I was going to do my first travel channel, and I just didn't like I didn't like what I was talking about, but I think I feel more comfortable. Anyways, I hear you guys. I will have to make it better than just a window. I get it. So, yes. All right. So, who is this author? Yes, Rick gets it. It is F. Scott McGee. Should mimic Uncle Traveling Matt. Running Funk. Who is that? Is that somebody on YouTube? Running Funk. I'm always looking for new YouTube. Uncle Traveling Matt. Uncle Traveling Matt. I want to watch the Sparks movie, Chaplin Hitler versus the Kid. I don't know about using the Hitler mustache. Being German and such, I don't know. I think it's a little bit too risque in my books. All right, let's keep going. Thanks for the input, though. Appreciate it. World geography. This always interests me. Other than North America, it's the closest continent to South America. Oh, that's a good question. I think I have my answer. I can't believe I got that wrong. It's a good question, though. I didn't big brain it. Who big brained it? Yes, John, Sean, and Yepper. 76. Nice to see you again. Yes, it's Antarctica. That's a good question. I went with Africa. I just thought Australia, Africa, Asia, but yes. It's one of the places, right? Either southern Argentina or South Africa are kind of the two launching points to get to Antarctica by air. So makes sense. I blew it. Mike, the Canadian, blew a geography question. All right. Children's literature. Oh, somebody got it there. The patient did. Freedom. Central America isn't a continent. It's part of North America. All right. Yeah, New Zealand isn't a continent either, right? So, anyways, Antarctica is a good question. Children's literature. This one word name is derived from the fact that the character used to sit among the ashes. There you go, Chipper. Nice try at a save there. Yes, clever. Jessica, Risa, and Mel getting what is Cinderella. Cinderella is correct. All righty. Business history. Found near Amsterdam in 2010, a 1606 stock certificate from this long defunct company has been valued at $750,000. Oh, I bet you I know. What's it called? Yes, I was thinking East India, but I forgot it had Dutch in it as well. I see, that's what I was thinking, but it's actually called the Dutch East India Company. Yes, the Dutch East India Company has the word Dutch in it. I was thinking East India Company too. Same with a few of you. All right, next question. Reddit, how are we doing? Freedom, the Patient, join us on YouTube. What is cannabis cruises? Alrighty, business and industry. The Welch's Company has its corporate headquarters in this Massachusetts town. Denjoga, do you know where Welch's Company? The Welch's Company has its corporate headquarters in this Massachusetts town. Yes, Risa, Mel, and Icy all beating Denjoga from somewhere close to him. What is Concord without the E? Without the E. Is that because of the Concord grapes, or like what was the association there? Is that where Concord grapes comes from? I'm missing the connection. Rara Hertz. Oh, it's been a while, Rara Hertz. Yes, getting Concord. Freedom, getting East. Not the Dutch East Indian. There we go. Yes. So somehow Concord grapes are from Concord, Massachusetts, which is where Welch's is. It all comes together. All right. Inaugural addresses. One of the addresses used the term security shield. One of his address. Let's try this all over again. Inaugural addresses. One of his addresses used the term security shield about international affairs as well as golden years. This is from 2016, the question, just so you have some context. Yes, Stephen, John, getting it right. Who is Ronald Reagan? Ronald Reagan. All right, I think it's about time for another generous point. Joining Hugh. Good old Hugh is the answer, the first answer to this question. Food superstition, the old food superstitions. Sold on Good Friday, they were once used as charms against evil and were said to last without getting moldy. Somehow I find that a little sus. But anyways, sold on Good Friday, they were once used as charms against evil and were said to last without getting moldy. Oh. Anjin, you were, oh, there we go. Yes, Anjin gets it. I was thinking garlic too, but Anjin get it. What are hot cross buns? Hot cross buns. Anjin got it, and looks like Risa was the second one. Yes, good old hot cross buns. Hot cross buns. Isn't there a French song about hot cross buns? I can't think of it right now. Alrighty, British novels. No, he corrected it, Jessica. He put buns. Initially he had hubs, but he did correct it to buns. Oh, was that for a generous point? Yes. Anjin, getting this. Thank you. Guys, remind me. I'm getting senile. 15,000 questions later. I'm getting senile. Anyways, Anjin joins Hugh with the what do you call it? Generous point. I can't even remember generous point. I think I need to do travel stuff. This trivia, I'm going to pot here. I don't know how Alex Trebek did it. Anyways, he was the master. British novels. This 1895 novel is subtitled An Invention. Actually, I'm not hitting a lot of duplicates tonight. This might go on a little bit more. But yeah, 7,000 questions. Oh, Jessica, you haven't heard of them? They're just buns with literally a baked in like cross on them. Oh, I was, yeah, good old hot crust buns. All right. This 1895 novel is subtitled An Invention. Yes, Risa. Yeah, Sean. Yeah, he just corrected. He corrected a hubs to buns. That corrections aren't considered a second answer. It's when you guess something completely different. Okay, Sean? Yeah, because typos happen. I get it. So, anyways, the time machine was the answer. Risa getting a time machine as well as I see. All righty. Nobody goes storming. Nobody goes storming off. Okay, Sean? No storming off allowed. I'm just trying to have fun here. Yeah, Engine. It's all good. It's all good. Completely different answer is not a correction of your current answer is not an issue at all for me. So hopefully we've clarified that resistor. So. Alrighty, precious metal. Oh, not you, Risa. We've already lost Brian, Russell, and family. Not Risa. All right, precious. This the largest single accumulation of gold known, about 90 billion from several countries, is found in this U.S. state. I don't think we've lost John's wife. I just think she doesn't hang out too awful. Too often. Too awful. All right, where is $90 billion worth of gold hanging out? What state? Kentucky, Texas, Wyoming, California, Texas, Indiana, Nevada, and Kentucky are all incorrect. Fish sticks. Freedom with his fish sticks. No, it wasn't fish sticks. Kentucky, Missouri. No, finally, Running Funk gets it with New York. Where in New York? I don't know. What vault do I have to rob to get $90 billion worth of gold? Wow. 20th Century Books. 20th Century Books. Here we go. I felt his spurs in my side and I heard his battle cry. Is a line from this 1982 book that became a stage sensation and later a movie. Mike is high on life. 20th Century Books. I felt his spurs in my side and I heard his battle cry. Is a line from this 1982 book that became a stage sensation and later became a movie. What is that? Oh, interesting. Not Oklahoma or Greece. Wyatt Earp. Not, yeah. There we go. Freedom. Getting it. Reddit beats YouTube. Warhorse. Warhorse is correct. Alrighty. Next question. Composers. His Rocco-style summer house in Prague is nicknamed America. Composers. His Rocco-style summer house in Prague is nicknamed America. Who nicknames their house, really? Seriously, it's not Max Martin. What am I rubbing in? The fact that Reddit beat YouTube? It doesn't happen too often. They're always delayed. Not Sousa. Not Mozart. Seriously, I'm still wondering who. Not Lists. He's in America. Some of these names are a little bit older that you're suggesting here. I don't think they came to America. Anybody else? Quincy Jones? No. I'm just going to give the answer. Antoine Dvorak. Dvorak. Who is Bob? Good old composer Bob. All right, let's keep going. Monarchs. In March 2011, he gave his first televised speech in 22 years on the throne, saying he'd hoped things would get better. Took 20 years, 22 years, and things weren't better. That sounds funny. Anybody? How many upvotes do I have here? So I gotta go wait. Oh, there we go. 5 upvotes. Thanks for the votes. 4 downvotes. Reddit doesn't like me anymore. It's kind of official. I don't know. I find Reddit is getting more and more negative by the day. And I'm not talking about my channel and upvotes. I'm just talking about, posts and stuff. People are all just, I don't know. Maybe it's 2 years of COVID. All right, let's try again. Monarchs in March 2011, he gave his first televised speech in 22 years on the throne, saying he'd hoped things would get better. No, let's see here. Not Prince Charles, not King Joffrey, not Castro. It's a feature, not a bug to get downvotes. Yes, it means somebody is responding, even if it's negatively. No love. I got 20 people watching, but no love. No, it's not Castro. Bunch of hosers, yes. There we go. Chipper gets it. As well as Hirofan. Yes, who is, not Hirohito. It's who is Emperor Akihito of Japan. So I wonder, Chipper, if you had to answer that on actual Jeopardy, if that would have been acceptable, or you would have to clarify it was Akihito. At least the Danvo folks don't stick around and go, what is this? There we go. All righty, here we go. I thought somebody was going to say, at least on Reddit, you can see the downvotes. Not like a YouTube. Silly. I do think it's a silly decision to hide it. I don't get it personally, but whatever. Maybe the powers that be thought it was a good idea. All right, let's go with the next question. American women. What are we at? 38. She gave herself the third person name Phantom. The no person she was from 19 months until she was almost 7. Let me read that again. That sounds very confusing. American women. She gave herself the third person name Phantom. The no person she was from 19 months until she was almost 7. Wow, from 19, I don't know. Why would she be a no person? Anybody know? Oh. Anyways. Anybody know what I'm about? No, not or Shirley Temple. It's another yes. Let's just say she was a previous question tonight. Somehow, randomly, I am being stuck on this person as an answer, not Marilyn Monroe or Dakota Fanning. Yes, Sean remembers. Who is Helen Keller? So from 19... Oh, is it kind of is her parents kind of at 19 months? Did they kind of disown her till she was 7 because of her challenges? Maybe that's why she was a no person. That's my only guess there. What the no person was. I think that must be it. Something about she was finally diagnosed with challenges that her parents kind of ignored her till she was 7 or something. No, Jessica? Well, what's the no person reference? Anyways, doesn't really matter. It's a touching story. Yeah, then what's the no person part? I don't know. Anyways, let's keep going. U.S. history. Of those who served as president or vice president, more men have had this surname than any other. U.S. history. Of those who served as president or vice president, more men than have had this surname than any other. There we go. Oh no, who is Moan? Oh, sorry, not Moan. Rick, Sean, and Garrett all get it right with Johnson. Who is, or what is the name Johnson? Yes, Johnson is correct. Animals. All righty. There we go. This is for a generous point. Joining Hugh and Anjan, get the pen in hand, is the answer, the person who answers this question. All righty. Animals. The German name for this animal is Nilpferd, or night horse. Or Nile horse. Nile horse. German name for this animal is Nilpferd, or Nile horse. Alrighty, I'm going to have to give it to Unc. I think you were what do you call it, auto-corrected, but I can't accept that. It's a completely different answer. So Chipper gets the answer first. Yes. What is the hippo or hippopotamus? Jessica and Rick, I know you spelt it out, but we're giving it to Chipper. Running Funk got hippocampus. Yeah, Jessica, hippo is acceptable. It's recognized enough that hippo is fine. So anyways, so yes, hippopotamus. All right. Yes, the Nile horse. I knew that for some reason, that hippopotamus was short for Nile horse. I didn't know the German version. Holidays. They then called, so Chipper, Hugh, and Gen 15 and Chipper get points tonight. All righty. Sounds good. Was Jessica second? There we go. You got me. So Jessica doesn't go storming off. We'll give it to Jessica as well. There we go. No more storming off. I could have 4 more people if I didn't try and just give it to if I just gave it to whoever. Now Rick's upset. All righty. Holidays. Then called Decoration Day. Memorial Day was first observed after this war. Interesting. Holidays. Then called Decoration Day. Memorial Day was first observed after this war. We're up to 7 up votes and 5 down votes on Reddit. Old Man's Belt getting hippo, as well as Johnson. All right, let's see what war. World War One. Jessica. Rick. Yes. What is the Civil War? Rick trying desperately to get Civil War. You got it. Civil War. Wow, it goes back all the way to the Civil War. Interesting. All righty. Monarchies. One of the 2 largely German-speaking monarchies in the world. They're about 250 miles apart. Did we ask this question before? I'm not sure if I have or not. Monarchies. One of the 2 largely German-speaking monarchies in the world. They're about 250 miles apart. Oh, okay. There we go. Stephen gets 1. Luxembourg. Yeah, Germany and Austria would have been a little bit obvious, but they don't have monarchs anymore. IC gets Luxembourg. Anybody know what the other one is? I have yet to go there. Oh, there. Rick gets them both. Yeah, Liechtenstein and Luxembourg. All righty. Time is 15 minutes. Originally, this woman born in 1755 had the middle names Antonia, Josepha, and Joanna. Royalty. This is royalty. Originally, this woman born in 1755 had the middle names Antonia, Josepha, and Joanna. The Patient. No, it wasn't Portugal and Belize. Yes, Sean and Stephen, as well as Rick, all getting Marie Antoinette is correct. All right, long-running TV shows. The first words uttered on this TV show after 11 oh, yeah, whatever. That's a repeat question. World cities. The food item that some name for Vienna, others named for this city 400 miles away. Did we catch that? The food item that some name for Vienna, others name for this city 400 miles away. Oh, yes. The good old Sean and Chipper, you got the item as well as Jessica, but John and Jessica get, yes, what is Frankfurt? A Frankfurter, as opposed to the Wien, right? Wiener, because Vienna in German is Wien, I think, Wien. Frankfurt was the answer. Funny Vienna sausages. Alrighty. No, not the cruller. That's a great donut, though. Broadway. In 2006, this show, based on a 1911 work, became the longest running show in Broadway history. Anybody know what that is? Broadway. In 2006, this show, based on a 1911 work, became the longest running show in Broadway history. So we've got Wicked and Cats and Dick. Jessica gets it right with the fan. It's the last show I got to see before COVID. I had tickets to Hamilton and Les Mis, and now I've got credit with the theater. So yes, hopefully they've started back up, but even now I don't know if they are. I think maybe they can start up in February again. Anyways, it's going to be a while before I use those credits. Trees. This type of tree that includes the pecan is commonly in the eastern U.S. is noted for toughness and can live to 300. There we go. Come from away. Is that one? Is that about the Jessica? Is that about the planes that landed in Newfoundland? So what do we got here? What do we got? We got spruce, walnut, live oak, redwood, prunus, fir. There we go. Icy finally gets it. What is hickory? Hickory is correct. All right. Mesquite. No. All right. Oh, I'm just looking at some of the answers here. Yeah, it doesn't look like you. Reddit, you didn't nail any of them. Yeah, the Newfoundland story. That's what I thought. All right. The Bible. The book of Genesis ends with his death, and he was put in a coffin in Egypt. You might be able to big brain this. The book of Genesis ends with his death, and he was put in a coffin in Egypt. So a lot of people thinking Moses. The reason Adam, no, not Adam. The reason I said you could big brain this is maybe if you know a little bit about the theater, you might know the answer. Yes, Garrett gets it right. YouTube obliterates. See, it's an unfair advantage there, I see, because you guys get the questions literally before Reddit does. So anyways, Garrett and Jessica get it right with Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat. That's why he was buried in Egypt. There we go. Garrett gets my reference there. All right. Campaign slogans. This forward slogan was also the name of a refreshing egg and fruit juice drink served at the 1924 GOP convention. Egg and fruit juice drink. What is that? Campaign slogan. This 4-word slogan was also the name of a refreshing egg and fruit juice drink served at the 1924 GOP convention. Oof. It's 4 words, so it can't be egg cream. Egg cream, vote cream, no. What is wake up with egg juice? No. It is kind of a silly little rhyme. If you know what is goo, good for you. No. If you know who the candidate was, the GOP candidate who went on to become president. Hello, Rosanna. Drink your orange Julius with eggs. I remember I used to drink something, I think, with egg. I'm trying to remember what, though. I see. Anybody? Lego my egg juice. Alrighty. It was Keep Cool with Coolidge. Jessica, just going all the way to Bush. Keep Cool with Coolidge. Alrighty, religious titles. In 1996, the Roman Catholic Church had 48 men with this title in the U.S. The Anglican Church had 2 in England. Yes, I got this. I don't know Catholic titles all that well, but I did know this one. It's not cardinal or bishop. There we go. Jessica gets it with what is archbishop? The archbishop. Alrighty. Law enforcement. In 1892, Rojas became the world's first person convicted on the basis of this kind of evidence. 1892. I think I know. Have we asked this before? Law enforcement. In 1892, Francisco Rojas became the world's first person convicted on the basis of this kind of evidence. There we go. A little bit too early for DNA there, running funk, but John and Stephen and Sean all getting it right with, and Rosanna with fingerprints. Fingerprints is correct. Yes, it's still used, but now it deals more to DNA evidence. But yes, Africa. On the Horn of Africa, I didn't say any of these were for generous point, did I? Please say no, because I didn't hold up my pen. Did I say? No. Okay, thank you. I'm going to make this one a generous point. I'm going to give a couple generous points before we're done here. Africa. On the Horn of Africa, it's the only country whose name is in English begins with a silent letter. Africa. On the Horn of Africa, it's the only country whose name in English begins with a silent letter. This is in 2015. What could that be? Oh, is it? Oh, I always said Djibouti, but I guess it's just Djibouti, right? I guess. So much for my geography knowledge. Yes, Djibouti. Djibouti is correct. Good one. Everybody who got that. Who got it? Risa, you're a fan with a bit of a typo. And Jessica making up names as well as Stephen Smith. And Rick got it as Rosanna. Alrighty. So who was the one? This was for a generous point. Risa gets the generous point. So Hugh, Anjan, Chipper, Jessica, and Risa getting generous points. Alrighty. A few more questions, and we'll wrap it up for tonight. And then you'll all go over to Generous Travelers and join me there. At least subscribe. All right, here we go. Opera inspiration. Opera inspirations. Scholars think that a panpipe found by Captain Cook in what is now Vanuatu inspired his 18th century opera. Alrighty, opera inspirations. Scholars think that a panpipe found by Captain Cook in what is now Vanuatu inspired his 18th century opera. Yes. Thank you, Old Man's Belt. No, not the Pirates of Penzance. Yes, Rick gets it right with what is a magic flute. Magic flute is correct. The magic flute. Yes, Rick gets it. Alrighty. 3 more questions and we'll wrap it up. Oscar-nominated songs. This song from a 1999 animated film about censorship had a word censored from its Oscar performance. Interesting. Oscar-nominated songs. This song from a 1999 animated film about censorship had a word censored from its Oscar performance. What word is that? I am offended by this answer. There's my hint. It's not for a generous point. We got 3 more questions, Old Man's Belt. Don't be saying goodbye yet. Anybody know? Yeah. I don't know why that offends me. Risa gets the movie, but not the song. No, I see he's coming up with interesting name, but not that. Not the theme. There we go. Risa gets it. So does Steven. What is Blame Canada? I'm not sure that I don't know that song well enough to know what's wrong with Blame Canada, but obviously there must have been some sort of swear word that was not allowed to be sung on the Oscar stage. Yeah, it was from South Park, the South Park movie. All right, 2 more questions. Pulitzer Prize winning plays. This play says, then transfer to one called Cemeteries and ride 6 blocks and get off at Elysian Fields. Interesting. Pulitzer Prize winning plays. This play says, then transfer to one called Cemeteries and ride 6 blocks and then get off at Elysian Fields. Anybody know what play that is? Not Our Town, not Pygmalion. There we go. Sean gets it. What is a street name? Let's go. What is a streetcar named Desire? Yes. You got it. All right. Last question, guys. Guys, if you haven't done so, if you enjoy travel at all, go to YouTube if you're on Reddit or if you're on YouTube, look up Generous Travelers. This is Generous Trivia. That'll be Generous Travelers. And subscribe. We're up to 41 subscribers with no content. Let's try and hit 50. So yes, there we go. Oscar, Owen, Old Man, The Patient, Stunning, Rick, some of the new people. Just go if you like travel. If you don't like travel, don't bother. Obviously, it won't interest you. But if you do, just trying to get a little bit of a base before. So go look up Generous Travelers. This is Generous Trivia. That's it. Okay. Let's see if we can get it off 41. Maybe get it up to 43 or 44. Here we go. If you enjoy this, this is the way to be generous back to me by subscribing. All right. I think we all like travel. Well, 41 of you do. All righty. This is the last question. Pen in hand. Joining Hugh, Anjan, Chipper, Jessica, and Risa. It's going to be the first person to answer this question. 20th Century Novels. I've Killed My Brother is said near the end of this 1952 book with a biblical title and a plot echoing a biblical story. I think I've got an idea, but let's see. 20th Century Novels. I've Killed My Brother is said near the end of this 1952 book with a biblical title and a plot echoing a biblical story. Oh. I knew the characters involved. I didn't know the name of. Yes, Rick gets it. Rick. Hugh, Anjan, Chipper, Jessica, Risa, and Rick, all getting generous points. For people that are new, February 1st, we're giving away at least $100. It's going to go up one for every new subscriber, starting at $50. And we've had over 50 this month, so it'll be over $100. Every point you get is one chance, one ballot towards that. So February 1st, 10 p.m. If you're here, if you could be there, that's great. If not, you have 1 week to join the stream and say, hey, did I win? Yes, you won. All righty. So, and everybody now that hasn't, go to Generous Travelers. Oh, I should have probably put a link. Anyways, if you search up Generous Travelers, I'm sure you'll find it. Yeah, subscribe there. I muchly appreciate it. We will see you tomorrow night. It's the last night to gain points for the month. So I will put up, I don't know. I should do this. On Reddit, I will put up a score sheet tomorrow so you know how many ballots you have. Alrighty, guys. We will see you. Have a good night, Reddit. And we will see you on the morrow. YouTube. Go subscribe to Generous Travelers if you haven't and enjoy travel. We'll see you. Bye now.